Hello YouTube, welcome back to my video. So in this simple Java program tutorial series, we'll be checking next how to use if-else statement in Java. So we'll be checking the four different types of if statement. The first one is the simple if statement, and the next one is the if-else statement, and third one if-else if ladder, and the fourth one nested if statement. Okay, so for that I'm going to create a new Java project. So just select new and go to project and search for Java project, and here it is. So I'm going to create it. I'm giving the project name as if else. Okay, now all the other things put it as default and just click finish and wait for your Java project to be loaded. So the project has been created. Now go inside. So inside the src, so this is the default package. So inside that I'm going to create a new package. The package name is I'm giving it as com.chilifx.com and just click finish. And inside this package is where we create classes. So I'm going to create a new class here. Just go to new, and the class name just give it as if statement. Okay, so inside this class, so all others I'm putting it at default. We don't need any special modification here. Just click finish to create the new class here. So as you know, we need a main method inside the Java class. So on running the Java application, Java will be checking the main method to run to initialize the execution of the project. So I'm going to create a new main method. So to create a main method in Eclipse, simply write main and just press Control space. So it will automatically suggest us to create the public static void main. So here it is suggesting the main method. Just double click on that. So inside this we'll be checking first the if statement. As we know, if statement is used to compare, or it will check the result of a process is true or false. Okay, so to demonstrate that, I'm going to give an int value here, a random int value. So I'm giving it as int I equals 10. Okay, so int I equals 10. So if I'm giving int I equal to 10, and we have set the I as 10. Now I'm just giving an if statement here. So if I is greater than 10, so if I is greater than 10, I'm going inside inside the if statement and giving a message I is greater than 10. Okay, let me change this I value to 13, which is greater than 10. So this if condition will be correct. Now if I'm just running this as a Java application, can you guess what will be the output? Yes, the output will be, it will definitely enter the if loop and print this statement. Okay, let's see. So just go to run as, and just go select run as Java application and wait for the console to be loaded. Here it is. So it has printed the message I is greater than 10, which means this statement is true. So as I told, this if loop, I mean if statement will be entering checking by this condition is true or false. Okay, so if I'm just printing this one I greater than 10, what will be the output? See here, I'm just printing this one I greater than 10. Okay, which means it is true. Okay, if I'm just running this from here, just select run as Java application, it will print a message true. Here it is. Okay, which means this is returning a boolean value true. Okay, now if I'm just taking this one I as 5, and if I'm just running this one, we can see here it is returning a false, which and it's not entering the if loop. Okay, so as I told, this if simple if statement is nothing but it will enter the loop only if the condition is true, whatever the condition is. Okay, so hope you got this about this symbol if statement. Now we'll be checking the if else statement. What is this if else statement? Now let me create a new class here. So just go to new and select class, and I'm giving the name of the class as if else statement. Okay, so just give the class name as Ifelse statement. All others I'm putting as default, and you can directly take the public static void main from here. Okay, just click finish, and it will create a class Ifelse statement with the main method inside. Okay, now let me copy the same code what we have written here. Just copy this one, come back here and paste it here. Okay, so I have just pasted uh, the same if a statement code here. So here I'm just going to give a if else loop. So as I shown before, the if the condition is true, it will just print this statement, and it won't do anything. So what if the condition is false? Okay, so for that we are giving an else statement here, and giving a print ln statement, and I'm just printing I is less than 10. So now what will happen is it will print for both conditions, like if it's true and if it's false. Okay, let's check out that. Now the value of I is 5, and the value, I mean, if we are checking I greater than 10, it is false, so it will print a false here. And now it will print I is less than 10. Okay, now let's go to run as, and just click on Java application. And yes, you can see here the false message, I mean, the boolean is false, and it has printed I is less than 10. Now I'm just making that I is to 15, and now if I'm just trying to run the program again, you can see here the boolean from here, it has printed true and I is greater than 10. Okay, so this is the simple if else statement. So there is if you have any doubt, just comment below, I will be helping you. I believe this is simple and easy to understand. Now we'll check for else if later with the same example. Okay, so I'm just going to create a new class here, and they given the name as if else if statement. Okay, and the same way I'm just pasting this code to the, and yes, we forgot to put a main method. Yes, I'm just pasting the code here. So I'm going to change the code little bit. I'm going to put the value of I as 4, and this is not needed because there is no relevance for that. I'm just commenting that line here, and I'm first condition which we are checking is I is less than 5. So the print value will be I is less than 5. And the next one, we can give one more if statement here, which is called the actually the Elseif statement. Okay, so it's like else if, and putting it here, and the condition I'm putting it as I less than 10. Okay, I less than 10, and I'm giving the uh, print value as is printing as I is less than 10, and else it's I'm printing I is greater than 10. Okay, so what will happen now? I'll explain the code again. So what is happening is the first in the first condition it is checking I is less than 5 or not. Okay, so its I is actually 4. Now this will print, and if this condition is true, it won't check any other else condition which is coming nested to that. Okay, so this is actually the Elseif ladder. Now let's try running this one. Okay, so as I told, this will be printing only this one, and it won't go down of the else if statement. Okay, just go to run as Java application, and let's see the output. Here it is. So it's printed I is less than 5, and it's not executed any other it's not checked any other if statements, if conditions. Okay, now if I'm just putting this as 6, which is which is greater than 5, so this condition will be false, so this condition will be true, and it will print it is less than 10. Okay, now let's see, just go to run as Java application, and here it is. So it is printing I is less than 10, so it's not printing this value or this value, is only just printing this this print statement, because only this one is true. Okay, so as I told, or if this is true, it won't go down, it will just stop the execution there, and it will finish the project, I mean the program. Okay, now we can put it, the I is 60, which is obviously not less than 5, it's not less than 10, and it should be printing it's greater than 10. Okay, now let's see, just go to run as a Java application. Here it is printing I is greater than 10. So this is an example of if else if statement. And the final one we have to check is the nested if statement. What is this nested if statement, how we can test it, we'll check now. So the nested if statement is nothing but the expanded version of the this else if else ladder. So I'm going to create a new class for that, and the same thing I'm going to do. The name I'm giving it as nested if. Okay, nested if statement. Okay, I'm just giving it as this one, nested if statement. And let me copy the same code completely from here to nested if statement. I'm just pasting it here. Okay, now I'm going to expand this more. Now we check if I is less than 10, 5 less than 10. Now I'm going to check I is like I is less than 15, and same way I is less than 20, and same way I is less than 25. Okay, so hope you got, it's like you can increment up to in any value. So I'm just putting it as till this one, just to demonstrate the basic thing. So here it is 25, and I'm putting it as greater than 25. Okay, so this is actually the nested if statement. So I have just put a ladder, or a big ladder, like it will be checking one by one. So it's same as the else if else statement. If any one of the statement is true, it will go down the project. Okay, so I'm just giving a done value here, so just to get the execution is complete. Okay, so now the value of I is I'm putting it as 4. Let's try running this one. Hope you know what will be the output. Yes, the output is I less than 5. Here it is, I less than 5. Okay, now I'm giving the value as 16. So can you guess the what will be the value? So the value will be I less than 20. Okay, now here it is, go to run as Java application. Here it is, I less than 20. Okay, so it's not going, it will check first this statement is true or no, it's false. So it will come down, it will check this one, and it will check this one, and finally this statement will be true, and it will be checking sequentially one by one, and finally it will print system, it will print I less than 20. This only this one is true, so it will print this one. Okay, so hope you got this all the statement versions what we have, where we'll be having in a real-time project. So the one we have explained is the if statement, if else statement, if else if ladder, and the nested if statement. Okay, so if you have any doubt in this, please comment below, I'll be helping you. I'll share all the source code in my description, you can have it. And please like and subscribe for my videos, and thanks for watching.